We'll never forget. That's the message behind the Never Again Education Act, a House bill that would mandate some form of education about the Holocaust for all U.S. students.
But as Renee Cooper joins us to share right now, only 11 states require the Holocaust to be taught in their schools. Good evening, Renee.
Thanks, Lauren and Nicholas. North Dakota is not one of those 11 states, and it's clear that our students' knowledge of the Holocaust varies drastically.
I feel like not a lot of people here know about it. You'll get people saying like it never happened or whatever.
That was a horrible thing where many people sadly had to die for an unknown and probably very dumb reason.
Did you ever learn, why these people were treated that way?
Not really. I know it was maybe a race thing or I don't really know yet.
North Dakota standards do require high schools to teach World War II history, but whether the Holocaust is included is up to the teachers.
So what we've found in the last couple of years is that students who have come up to us at Legacy High School have lesser understandings than they used to about the Holocaust.
Bashaw has proposed teaching the Holocaust and genocide as a 3 to 4 week unit for all Legacy students.
Kids need to understand this portion of history in order to really understand where we're headed as a world, and to really understand empathy, and to really understand each other.
We did U.S. history in 8th grade, and we discussed some of it then, but 8th grade we didn't go too much in, and then freshman year we did an entire unit on genocide for global studies, and we really hit on a lot of stuff then.
And that's thanks to history teacher Landon Schmeichel.
But I think it teaches students tolerance. It teaches us how to look at one another, and even if we're different, even if we possess different qualities or different ideas about religion.
Schmeichel spent time at the Dachau concentration camp and made a presentation to share what he learned and how he felt.
I probably spend more time on it than I should, just because I believe that the events that we're witnessing today, I think it's time that we start maybe having a real conversation about how we should treat one another.
And every student I spoke to has this very same takeaway from the historical tragedy.
Because if we don't acknowledge it, we don't look at it, we don't study it, we're going to forget about it to the point where we'll turn a blind eye if something like that ever happens again.
Well, Schmeichel shared with me at the concentration camp are the words "never again" in 6 different languages. And in Germany, it's actually law to teach the Holocaust.
Yeah, so what did the teachers here think about possibly mandating education on the Holocaust?
Sure, so Schmeichel and Bashaw say that they believe it should be taught to all students, but as far as mandating it, they think that teachers and school districts should be able to set their own curriculum.
Interesting.
Thank you very much.